everyone and welcome back to a new vlog. This is a very exciting thing because it's my last sit down vlog before I go to Disney. So crazy. So, no, it's not my last vlog before I go to Disney, it's just my last sit down one. So my next two are going to be packing videos, one hand luggage and one case. So I'm not going to be doing a sit down for that, I'm going to be obviously holding my camera. So this is the last time I need my tripod or my studio lighting before I go to Disney. So I'm going to pack it away after this, which is just insane because it means it's so close. When you are watching this video, it should be 20 days till I go to Disney. So I obviously am really excited, and this video is going to be explaining to you all the plans for my Disney trip. As some of you might already know, particularly if you watched last week's bucket list video, I'll link that down below for you, you will know that I've already done a plans video. It was back in July when we first actually booked the trip. I was just telling you what we'd booked and what we were planning on doing, what we were thinking that we were going to do. But a lot of plans have changed. If you've seen my boyfriend surprise fail video, you might you might know what the changes are. I will let you all know what's going on in a few moments. But I thought I'd make this video just to tell you all what we're doing, when we're doing it, and our basic itinerary for the whole trip, the experiences that we're going to be having and all that sort of stuff. You have to bear with me, I've got my little planning book here, so I'm going to just be reading out of that. So if you see me looking down, it's not because I am ignoring you all, it's because I'm reading out my book. I also have this itinerary in kind of short form in my phone notes page as well, so obviously I'm going to be taking that with me. I'm probably not even going to take this with me, I'm just putting it down on my notes page, and I've put it down here in more detail so that I know what dates I book restaurants and what dates I can start doing international driving permits and all that sort of stuff. So I've kind of got like a planner so I can know when to do what. So on Friday the 5th of April in the evening, I'm going to hopefully be celebrating my birthday a little bit with my family because I'm going to be in Disney for my birthday. So we'll have a little evening, probably a cute meal or something like that possibly, and then I'll be staying the night at Ryan's house and go from his house on the Saturday morning. The plan is to leave at 9 AM on the Saturday morning. If we can do it earlier, I would much prefer that. I would prefer to be leaving around 8 AM or 7:30, but we don't really need to leave until about 9. So it just depends on when we're ready basically. It's about a 2-hour drive, so if we leave at 9 AM, we should be arriving around 11 AM. And our train isn't till 12:50, so that gives us plenty of time to kind of get ourselves in, checked in, security, all that sort of stuff. But I'd like to give a little bit of extra time, as I explain in my driving to Disney vlog, which I'll link down below. I explain about the fact that we're travelling a few days after Brexit, supposedly, so we definitely need to make sure that we have enough time to get through the security checks and all that sort of stuff that are bound to make a little bit of difference if we've got a no-deal Brexit. All being well, we'll get on the train at 12:50, and then we will arrive at 2:25 French time. It's only a 35-minute journey, so it would be 1:25 English time, add on an hour's time difference, 2:25. Then it's about a 3-hour drive to Disney, so that's about 5:30-ish. We're not planning on taking any stops. We are fully grown adults and we should be able to go 3 hours without needing the toilet, but I can't really say that because I'm always rubbish in car journeys. I always think I need a wee, so we've got to make sure that we add in a little extra time. We're then heading to our hotel, which is something I can't pronounce. I can't say French. It's a little apart hotel sort of studio thing on the outskirts of Disney. It's in the Val d'Europe shopping centre, or opposite the Val d'Europe shopping centre, which is about a 5 to 10 minute drive or a 1 stop on the train from Disney. So it's really close. Hello. You rang at a really inconvenient time. Because I'm currently filming a video. So our plan is to arrive at the hotel about 5:30. The hotel knows that our arrival time is estimated to be 5 till 6, so they're aware of that. We'll check in, we'll go to our little studio, we'll freshen up a little bit, just to make sure that we are feeling ready, probably prepare ourselves for going to sleep as well, so kind of get everything out and get everything ready for the next morning. And we're going to kind of live out our suitcase for that first night. And then what we're planning on doing is going to the Val d'Europe shopping centre opposite and going to the Auchan supermarket, which is a beautiful supermarket. I love it. Get lots of French food and drinks and all that sort of stuff. And then we're going to also have things like croissants and that sort of stuff ready for our breakfast for the next day. So for the first day, I'm going to be wearing my my jeans, my just comfy blue jeans, a traditional red top with Mickey on it, and a Spirit jersey, which you guys are not going to see until my trip. And some mini ears. If we do go into the village, I'll be wearing them and it will look really cute. And that'll be quite Instagrammable, that outfit, I think. Then we're going to go back to the hotel and we'll go to sleep. And then the next morning, we are going to be waking up quite early, about 7 AM. Possibly slightly earlier, depending on how we're feeling. And the idea is that we're going to try and drive to Newport Bay and get there for 8 AM. Eat breakfast en route, so we're just going to have the croissants like I said earlier. Eat breakfast en route, check in at Newport Bay at 8 AM, get all of our park tickets, passes, that sort of stuff. We won't be able to get into our room until later on, but we can get all of our park passes and stuff at check-in at the Newport Bay. Then, if we get the chance, and everything works out timing-wise, we're then going to go for extra magic hours at the Disneyland park. We'll then fill extra magic hours doing meet and greets. We'll probably get a snack of some sort because, you know, I am with Ryan, let's face it, he likes his food. So we'll have a little bit of an explore, we'll take some cute pictures, all that sort of stuff. And then, because at the moment I don't know what rides are open for extra magic hours, I keep saying extra magic hours, I know it's extra magic time now, but it's just, I'm a traditionalist, I struggle to change. So extra magic time, we don't know what's open. If Small World is open, we'll be straight on it. If it's not, we've got to wait till 10 o'clock because that's got to be our first ride. It's become a little bit of a tradition to do that. And as I've said, we like tradition, so we're going to head to Small World first. We don't have a set plan for the Sunday. I have very kindly been gifted some ears by a company on Instagram, and I'm going to have to take some pictures on that Sunday in the studios because they're Marvel themed ears. So that's definitely going to happen on the Sunday to make sure that I do it and it's done, because they're going to be beautiful, and hopefully we get to meet Spider-Man with the ears on as well. That would be really cool. We're also hoping to meet up with a couple of other vloggers. If you haven't seen their channel, their names are Yaz and Ash, and I'll link their channel down below, their Instagram as well. And it's their first trip to Disneyland Paris. They've been to Walt Disney World a lot, but obviously I've been to Disneyland Paris a lot, so it'd be really good to meet up with them and hear their experiences of Disneyland Paris. It's their last day when it's our first day, so it'd be good to get to see them at some point. And also, I mentioned in my bucket list video that the Pueblo trading post is open on weekends, and obviously the Sunday is the only day we get to go into the park at a weekend, so I want to go hunt that out. And I think that Sunday will be the day. It will be the day that I do Tower of Terror. If I don't do it on the first day, I won't do it at all because I'll keep thinking about it and chicken out. And also, if I enjoy it, I've then got the rest of the holiday to redo it. At about 5:30 on the Sunday, I reckon we will then go back to the hotel. We'll check in properly, get our hotel pass, that sort of stuff. Get into the room, unpack a little bit, make sure that we've settled into the room, see what it's like, all that sort of stuff. Explore the hotel a little bit because I actually haven't stayed in the Newport Bay for many, many, many years. I was probably about 6 last time I did, so I don't really know the hotel very well. So I have a little bit of explore of the hotel. We'll probably film some footage of it, take some pictures, that sort of stuff. Have a look in the shop, because hotel shops are amazing, obviously. And then we have a dinner reservation at the steakhouse in the village at 7:30. So very excited to see that one as well, because I don't think I've ever dined in the steakhouse, but the menu looks really, really lovely. So yes, that's the plan. Then on the Monday, it's going to be my birthday. So I'm very excited about that, having a Disney birthday. I've had one Disney birthday before, 2006. I was turning 11. So in 2006 I was in Disney for my birthday, but it was actually on the day of my birthday that we left Disney. Ryan has said he will bring some presents with him. I said he didn't have to. We could have done presents at a different time. But he said he wants to bring presents, so I was like, okay. I will then choose which park we want to spend extra magic time in. We also have breakfast in our hotel on that day, which is lovely, which means we get a buffet. I've heard a rumour that they have crepes and waffles. So if that's a true rumour, I will be so buzzed because that's the best birthday breakfast ever. We will just do a lot of exploring on my birthday. There's not really many set plans, as I say. I would like to watch the parade at about 5 o'clock, whatever time it is in April. But I would like to watch the parade just because I haven't seen one for a very long time. And we have a dinner reservation at 2:30 at Auberge de Cendrillon, which is Cinderella's restaurant, where you get to dine with the princesses. So you get to have a very fancy 3-course meal, and you get to dine with Cinderella, 3 other princesses, and her 2 mice from the film, Susie and Perla, the 2 girl mice. So yeah, I'm very excited about that I get to be a proper princess on my birthday. The other big thing that I want to do is ride Big Thunder Mountain at 10 o'clock when the fireworks go off. I mentioned that in my bucket list video, so I'm not going to go into detail now, but that would be a really good way to end my birthday. On my birthday I will be wearing my Cinderella outfit, so that's white jeans and a white floaty top, a baby blue cardigan, a black choker, and these ears. Let's show the video, shall we? So on this bit here it says, "A dream is a wish your heart makes," and then you've got the Cinderella motif here, and this beautiful slipper. Absolutely love it. These were made by a lovely lady called Lisa, who is on Instagram as Ears Where Your Dreams Come True. She very kindly gifted me these ears, so thank you very much, Lisa, for that. I will wear them with pride on my Disney trip. Chances are at about 9 o'clock we will think about doing a Casey's Corner hot dog. Or something quick service along those lines, because we'll have eaten at 2:30, so we'll probably get something quick later on in the day. Then on Tuesday the 9th, it will be obviously post-birthday by then, but we are doing a character breakfast at Plaza Gardens at 9:40, which means we will either spend extra magic hours in the studios and then pop over to Disneyland Park, or spend extra magic hours in the Disneyland Park in time for our 9:40 reservation. So yeah, I'm not really sure what the deal is with that. Plaza Gardens breakfast tends to be, apparently, a mixture of traditional Mickey, Minnie sort of characters and Winnie the Pooh characters as well. For those of you that are Walt Disney World fans, I believe it's very similar to Crystal Palace. I went to Plaza Gardens for dinner, buffet dinner, a couple of trips ago, October 2017. We haven't been for a character breakfast, so yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to be wearing a Pooh Bear outfit, which is very exciting because I'm going to be meeting Pooh Bear's friends. So wearing jeans, my black and white stripy Pooh Bear top with like a little motif of him with a honey pot on his head. It's so cute, Primark. I am also wearing my burgundy Pooh Bear jumper that you've seen me wear before. I think it's my profile picture on Instagram and on YouTube, and it says like "oh bother" across the top of it. And I'm hoping that on Tuesday we'll be able to meet Pooh Bear, because I don't think he's at the Plaza Gardens breakfast, but we might be able to pop over to his meet and greet spot and meet him with my Pooh outfit on, which will be so cute because you all know he is my favourite. Now Tuesday might be the day that we just chill out a little bit. We could stay in the park from after Plaza Gardens, come out at about 2 o'clock, go for a swim then, have a little bit of a rest, have a bit of a chill, and then have a little bit of an explore maybe of the hotel, go to a different hotel, go to Sequoia and have an explore, something like that. We're actually there at our hotel for our reservation. Dinner at the Yacht Club is going to be at 7 o'clock. And the Yacht Club is the kind of fancier one, I believe, of the 2 restaurants in Newport Bay. I believe Cape Cod is a buffet and Yacht Club is a table service. So we've gone for a table service because we feel like it would be quite a nice little romantic meal to have. And apparently I have good references that the Yacht Club is beautiful and has really tasty food. So yeah, very excited to try that. And then we were thinking about going back into the park. It's going to be a little bit of a backwards and forwards day on Tuesday. go back into the park for illuminations at 10 p.m. I will also be taking a dress to wear at the yacht club as well. I usually don't take separate outfits for kind of the fancy meals because it's Disney and people are just wearing casual things all the time. It's not going to be like super fancy, it's just something that I would like to wear instead of just wearing jeans and a t-shirt. On Wednesday the 10th, we are going to either have breakfast in our hotel or upgrade to an Annette's breakfast. But to be honest, our hotel breakfast is so good that there's no point in upgrading to an Annette's breakfast. It would be an extra €2 for €2, sorry, for an Annette's breakfast. But I don't see the point really. I think save the £2, spend it on sweets instead. We then have to check out by 11 AM, and at that point we will pack up the car and drive ourselves to the parking in the big Disney car park. We'll get free parking because we are staying in a hotel, and then we'll go straight into the parks and probably take that time to explore the Disney Village and buy any bits then that we want to. We will have some sort of quick service lunch and make sure that we are filled up before we go home, and we'll be leaving the parks around 4 PM, which is sad. That's a sad thought, but we'll be leaving around 4 PM, which means we get a really decent day in the parks. Arrived at the Eurotunnel around 7, getting our train at 8:20, arriving back in the UK around 7:50, and then home at around 10 o'clock. So Ryan's going to drop me back off at my house in the evening, so hopefully I get to see my family before they all go to sleep. On that last day, I'll be wearing my Big Thunder Mountain outfit. So I've got a Big Thunder Mountain Mining Company t-shirt, which is just beautiful. It's from Popcorn Clothing. I will link them down below for you all. And I'll be wearing my jeans, and I'll be wearing possibly a checked shirt, but I'm not sure. I tried it on in my video and I kind of didn't like it, so I might not wear the checked shirt. I might just end up going with my denim jacket, like a double denim sort of style. Then I'll be wearing my floral autumn ears, which you can see up there just in the top of the video there. They are by Ears by Erin, and again I will link them down below for you all. I got them a few years ago and they are absolutely stunning. They were custom made just for me. I got to help design them, and Erin was absolutely wonderful throughout that whole process, so definitely go check her out if you're looking for custom floral ears. Also in my little booklet I've got things like the postcode for the parking, the postcode for the Newport Bay, the postcode for the hotel that we're staying in on the first night, all that sort of stuff. I booked the hotel for the first night through booking.com, I didn't book it through Disney, as it's not an associated hotel with Disney, and it's €56 for the night. For a studio with a kitchenette and a TV and a little lounge and that sort of stuff, it's a really good deal. And you also have secure underground parking there as well. So I'm really pleased with that hotel. We're not sure if we're going to get a double bed or 2 single beds, because it just says studio for 2 people. And there's different pictures of doubles and singles, so he'll be a surprise on the day, but we don't really mind either way as long as we get some sleep. So that's what's happening there. I did say I would very briefly explain why our plans changed, and I won't go into massive detail because I have done a video on this already, but for those of you who may not have seen it, Ryan had secretly upgraded the hotel from Davy Crockett Ranch to Newport Bay, and I started going on about how amazing Davy Crockett Ranch was, and obviously he'd booked it as a surprise for my birthday. And I was saying it was amazing, what a great hotel Davy Crockett is, how much I love it, how it's my favourite thing. And he wasn't really biting, and he wasn't saying, oh yeah, I can't wait to stay there. He just wasn't saying anything. That was his first mistake. He should have just been like, yeah, cool, sounds great. But because he didn't say anything, I kept going. I kept going on about how amazing it was. And eventually, I think he just got really frustrated, and he just said, is this a really bad time to tell you that I've upgraded you as a surprise to Newport Bay? I thought he was joking, and I was like, what? And he was like, nope, I did it the other week. Because it's your birthday, I wanted you to feel like a princess. And I was like, oh no! And I felt really embarrassed because obviously I'd gone on and on and on and on about how amazing Davy Crockett was. Now obviously I was really happy, I was really thrilled, and bless his socks for actually doing that. It was just such a weird experience, and he was then gutted that he'd let it slip. Because he wanted just to drive up to Newport Bay and then be like, right, we're here. And I'd have been really confused, but like, he imagined me crying, and I probably would have cried, but yeah, it was it was just such a weird experience. So in my last planning video, I talked all about the Davy Crockett, so I needed to update you guys with my plans, obviously, in this video, to let you know that I am staying in the Newport Bay, and we've booked all the dining reservations, and we have all these wonderful experiences to do this trip. If you haven't seen my bucket list video, definitely give it a watch. I'll link it down below, and I might put a little thing up in the corner here. Because that highlights all the things that I really want to get done that aren't included in my plans. So things like separate meet and greets and rides that I want to do, and places I want to visit in the parks. A little kind of tick list of things that I want to get done this trip. So thank you very much for watching my last sit down vlog before my trip. 2 more to go. So as I said, hand luggage and case packing videos. I've already done a pack with me tech video, which I will link here, which is where I tell you what sort of tech, which includes apps, cameras, chargers, that sort of stuff that I need for my Disney trips. But my 2 more pack with me videos are on their way in the next 2 weeks. Then, as you might expect, I'll have a week off while I'm actually in Disney. No vlog on the 7th of April. And then I'll be back raring to go on the 14th with a haul video and a trip report. Then I will be going ahead with my big Disney vlogs. I can't wait to share them all with you. I will see you all next week for a packing video. Bye!